So I attended the Girls Frontline 2 special concert located in the United Nations building in New York, and the whole purpose of this entire concert is to promote sustainability. And it was just a fantastic experience that I never would have predicted that I would be able to have. I was in the United Nations building for a concert for Girls Frontline music, just something I would have never predicted happening. And yeah, I got to meet Sunborn staff. I got to meet some fantastic cosplayers, all of them that you see here. I didn't get their social media. I didn't take too many pictures with them. The pictures that I did take is just for myself. And yeah, it was just a really good time to have. Each one of them were very kind, very cool. I didn't want to bother them too much because they were all doing their thing, taking pictures and being professional. So yeah, I didn't really do any of the content that I anticipated doing, but yeah, these were all the cosplayers that were there, and it was just a good time. So I want to thank Sunborn for sponsoring this video and giving me the amazing opportunity to attend that concert. Anyways, let's go ahead and watch some Girls Frontline 2 content. Just keep in mind that Girls Frontline 2 is only released in China, and all the content that you're going to see is all in Chinese and all from the Chinese version of the game, subject to change for the global version. Anyways, let's get it poppin'. Alright, so they released their announcement trailer for the game, announcing the global version of Girls Frontline 2. I've been waiting so long for this. I'm just so excited to finally understand how the game plays. The reason why I don't play the Chinese version is because it requires you to know how the characters play. And man, it's a massive learning curve when it's not in English. I'm so excited for this, bro. I'm so excited for this. They've had all this time to improve the game too. Make sure we're getting the best version of the game possible. I'm so excited, man. The instant reaction. Yo, I'm so ready for this. So ready. And the game actually looks this good. It actually looks this good. Man, I hope all these different units that they're showing off here end up becoming playable. Like some of these characters I still haven't seen in the game. Yeah. And I remember someone telling me that that serum had something to do with what happened in the previous game. I just don't have that context just yet. Like, they really did work in making sure that this whole and that announcement trailer looks great. They did a good job making sure the game looks just as good too. Girls Frontline 2. Exilium. Coming soon. Too bad we don't have a release date just yet, but still, it's much sooner than we thought. Now we're going to take a second to talk about this UI here, because I just think this is a really cool aspect of the whole thing. Just about every character can do this, if not all characters. You're able to zoom in on them and get different animations for each one of the different locations that you click. And once you zoom in this far, they actually give you a special animation right there. You can see every single time that the actual player makes a different move. Like, you just tap the hat, and I believe the next thing they're gonna tap the stomach area. Yeah, like you get different animations for all this stuff. They have a little bit of fan servicey stuff in here as well, in order to make sure that you get as much interaction with the doll that you can. I'm just noticing that there's a bear on her on her arm too. But yeah, you can see in the fabric, they put a lot of attention to detail here, making sure that everything looks fantastic. Here's part of that fan servicey thing that I was talking about right here. They've done a very good job at making sure that all of this stuff looks really, really good. And not only that, there's this dorm system that they've incorporated that allows you to interact with the dolls even more. Now, you get various different costumes for each one of the dolls in the game, and you can interact with them in these costumes in their dorm. They have different poses, you can take pictures in different angles. This is just straight up fan service, and I love it. It definitely knows how to... The Girls Frontline 2 team definitely knows how to cater towards their audience, because everything about this just screams fan service, and I love it. Like, you'll see right here. Absolutely shameless, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And last but not least, the combat system. This entire thing is so simple, but so difficult at the same time. This entire system requires you to know which units you're choosing, which units work best against the enemies that you see, and there's specific things that you can't account for without understanding how the game works, which is why you don't see me playing the Chinese version of the game and instead of waiting for the global version. Yeah, Sia is using an app here to understand what's going on, but I'd rather just have all the translations there, learn how the game plays, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and in my opinion, that's the best way to play the game. Like, there are specific things that you can do that will just give you an understanding of how the character plays, but I'd have to do that multiple times with every single one of the characters instead of just reading through their abilities, which is why I couldn't wait for this global version to come out. And it's finally freaking coming. It's finally coming. Now, you can see here at the top of the enemy, it tells you straight up what elements work best against the enemies. There's also that shield that's on the left right here. You shred through that shield before you shred through the health, unless you're using these elements at the top. Then you're able to crush all of this much quicker. So it's all about knowing how all of these different weapons, characters, abilities all work against the enemies you're fighting. And one last thing before I let you guys go, please don't forget to follow Girls Frontline 2 on YouTube and Twitter, and all the links that I have in the comment section below. It'll make it very easy for you guys to keep up with all the news related to Girls Frontline 2, including its eventual release. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for supporting all of my content, and I will see you when Girls Frontline 2 releases. Peace out, everyone.